What does it mean? How do you become an upstart person? How do you become a proactive person? How do you attain it? How do you get this quality? And if you have a pen, or you have your iPad, or you have your smartphone, or whatever you want to write, how do you become an upstart? What does it mean to become an upstart? How can I be an upstart in life? How does that happen? So let me give you a few points on being an upstart, what it means to be an upstart, and how you could get yourself to be one. Number one, to be an upstart is to always be prepared for situations ahead of time. You could train yourself in that. You could train yourself in how to become an upstart. You could train yourself to always think ahead before you do anything. You could train yourself to always be prepared. For example, never go to a meeting without preparing for it, even if you are not going to talk. Most people, most Christians that I know, they go to church. They never get ready. They never prepare to go to church because they are going to receive only. But if I'm you, if you really want to be the best in life, before you go to church next Sunday, get down and sit down on Saturday or Sunday morning and go through the classes or the lectures or the teachings you had last Sunday or last Thursday. Read some books about it. Do some research about it. Hear it again. Get yourself geared towards it. That is getting prepared for situations ahead of time. That is being an upstart in yourself, inside. And it's also connected to diligence. So you are thinking about what will happen today. Before you even start your day, the night before, always think and calculate in your mind what is going to happen tomorrow. What are the possible events that will happen tomorrow? How can I get prepared for them? Is there any book I could read? Is there any message I could listen to? Is there any preparations I could go through? Being an upstart and being diligent helps you to avoid chaos in the course of your day. So you avoid chaos. You are able to avoid a lot of surprising, embarrassing situations because you are always prepared. And when they now ask you, do you have anything to say? Who has anything to say? You will always have something to say. And you always have a question because you are always thinking ahead of everybody else and ahead of yourself as well. By the way, if you have not yet shared this message, I think this message is going to be mind-blowing and I think it's going to be revolutionary. So if you don't mind, please go ahead right now and look for the share button in your iPad or in your planchette and share it now before it's too late. Quickly go and share it. And when you finish, you could go and write the comment on it. It's just like coming to listen to me, right? If you are really smart, when you are driving your car or when you are preparing your food or when you are going to bed or you are lying down about to sleep, make sure that you always repeat all the messages you hear from me. So, for example, if you are going to listen to me tonight, like you are listening to me now, if you really, you could discipline yourself and arrange it in such a way that you listen to the morning message already before you come for tonight. And before you go to tomorrow, and instead of you just rushing, while you are doing something else, maybe you just woke up in the morning and you are praying, let the message be playing as well. So that way you are cementing yourself. You are being an upstart for life. You are preparing your life for yourself for life. So it's a sort of, if you are in business, it's the same thing. Or you have a calling that you are fulfilling. You sort out a plan. You work out a plan. It's like an insurance plan. You are insuring yourself by being prepared. You are putting up an insurance plan for yourself, for your business, for your work, for your family, for your children. Or it's like having a succession plan. When you have people that you have trained, when you have other people that are under you that you are preparing, it's like having a backup plan. So having a backup plan, a succession plan, having an insurance plan, and all those things is trying to think ahead. That is one thing that upstarts do. They think ahead. Or you are thinking ahead, what will happen if I lose my job? What will happen if I do never ever work again? Let me have a backup plan. So the ability to always create options, backup plans, insurance plans, succession plans, those are qualities that say that you have a foresight. Because foresight and foresightedness is one of the most important factors for success. And people who are having foresight like this, because that's one good thing with upstarts. They are foresighted. They have foresight. They have foresight. They think ahead, and that's why they are ahead of everybody. That's what made people like Paul, Peter unique. They are upstarts. They always think, what about if this thing will happen? What about this? They always get prepared ahead of any situation in life. Foresight is a wonderful thing for you to rule in life. You check people who have become successful in life, they possess foresight. They are either upstarts or proactive people, but they have foresight and they get ready in their mind. They get prepared ahead. So these are some of the keys that will help you to become that prepared. Let's take another situation, another example, another point. For example, for you to be an upstart in life, let's say financially, a financial upstart for you to, in your own life, for you to be a financial upstart person, a proactive person, a foresight person in the area of finances means to save money. To save, plan, pay yourself, and learn the loss of money. You don't just go to work for money, but you plan for money. And you plan for what to do with money. You go to study about money, the loss of money. You don't just save money, you study about investment, what to do with money, how to control money, how to manage money, and how to use money for money to work for you instead of you working for money. So you have a foresight regarding money. And you're going to get more knowledge all the time. You want to upgrade yourself in that area. Then you save for the rainy day. You save for the unforeseeable problems. You have 1 or 2, 3 businesses working for you. Oluwa Yemisi Astrop says, Dr. Adelaja, your book on declaring war against poverty explains it all. Yeah, I have a book called Declaring War Against Poverty. I think it should be on Amazon and Okada Books. And for those people in Nigeria, people like Shioma could get that for you. And, I think Shioma is here. She will give her telephone. You can get it in Nigeria. And then my book, Money Won't Make You Rich. Money Won't Make You Rich is another book that will really help you with that when it comes to money. But an upstart person, it affects his money also. But a lot of people could be an upstart in other things, but not in money. Because Christians have been taught that money is not clean, they should not, love money, because they might be afraid that they love money. But this is not about loving money, just about thinking ahead. This is about foresight. So next point you want to remember about upstarts is that upstarts and diligent people who are upstarts, they alleviate problems or issues before they happen. That's they foresee. Again, it's like foresight again. They are foreseeing problems or possible problems before they happen. They are looking for potential problems. You know what I teach my own Rasmussen Finn. I got your letter about Money Won't Make You Rich. You said it's not available on Amazon. I sent it to my staff that is in charge of that. He's going to get in touch with you and tell you how to get it. But it should be there on Amazon. It should be there on Amazon. I will find out. Or maybe you are talking about the electronic one. Maybe the electronic one is not there, but the paper one is there for sure. So to be an upstart means to have foresight, and that means the ability to uncover problems, to see future problems, possible problems, conflict, and to either totally remove them altogether, or to minimize them, or to expose them. You know what I tell my staff? Some of them are here with me. What I tell my staff is that if you are not seeing problems, it means you yourself, you are that problem. If that's why you are not seeing problem, because you are the problem, you don't see yourself. If the ability to see problem all the time, to always see problem ahead, is one of the greatest qualities anybody could ever possess. In fact, great leaders who become great and become achievers, they are people who are not waiting for problems to come and overrun them. They see problems all the time. So if you are not the type that sees problem all the time, if you are not the one that sees problem all the time and that sees problem ahead of time, you will always be chasing after problem. You will always be chasing after problem. Problem will always be chasing after you. You will always be running up. You will always be trying to resolve them. But if you are having the quality to see problems ahead, you actually overtake the problem, so you are not the ones running to solve problem or the other, or running to solve one problem or the other, but you've already resolved them before they occur or as they are occurring. So now you are the one giving solution to other people. The people who are able to see problem ahead, they are the ones who provide the answers, and they are the ones who control the world, and they are the ones that other people go to learn from. So one of the greatest qualities that you could develop in yourself is for you to always look for problems. I have a book that is called, Hello, I am looking for problems and troubles. I am looking for problems, troubles, and adversities. And that's the name of my book. It's in Russian language. I am looking for problems, troubles, and adversities. I heard that the country that I come from, Nigeria, people are not looking for problems. They are running from it. The reason you are running from problem is because it has come to overtake you. So you are now the one running away from it. So instead of you chasing problem, the problem they chase you the other side. So in my own team, if you come to me, I want to know what are the problems. What are the problems that are existing now, and what are the problems that you are foreseeing in future. And let's work out the problem. Because if you are not foreseeing problems, it means that we are going to be in crisis all the time. Crisis upon crisis. So that's one good thing about upstarts. Upstarts, they are always thinking ahead. They are thinking about problems, about how to bring solutions to them. They are working our ways. They are trying to overtake problems before problems even reach their own territory. Amazing quality. Amazing quality. For instance, there are certain people that you don't want to be around. And there are some certain environments where the only thing they are discussing is problem or people. You want to run away from those things. That is having a foresight. That is, seeing things ahead. If you know that around that society or around that community, the people are just discussing problems and talking about other people or gossiping, it will not add to you. It will only reduce you. You want to avoid it. You want to avoid those kind of meetings, those kind of places. You want to get away from negative people, biased critics, and haters. You want to refrain your relationship with them, and you want to go to people who have solutions. You want to go to people who have foresight, people who see answers, people who love solutions, who are talking positive, who are bringing new ideas. That is why it will be, I always like to always have new ideas, new thoughts. That is why you can never be bored around Pastor Sunday. Because you always have new thoughts, new ideas. Because I'm always getting ahead of myself. Pushing myself to the limit. But there are some preachers that everything you'll be hearing is what you'll be hearing from the one since you are in primary school. Sunday school. Jesus healed the leprosy and the woman with tissue of blood. And then the guy was Bethlehem, Bethlehem or whatever his name. He said, healed me, I'm blind, all that. I said, what do you need? Tell me concretely. So things that you already know the story, you can even teach the pastor self. In some cases, you even know the way the pastor will start the story and finish it. You even know the jokes he will crack sometimes because you have read his book or you've listened to him before. But those are not upstarts, you know. They are not having foresight. But to have foresight is to be fresh every day. To have foresight is to be new every day. If you have been watching our videos and maybe you enjoy them, maybe you don't enjoy them, but still, we need you to help us spread the word. And for that to happen, we only need you to take 5 little steps. Please help us spread this word by liking the video. Then, if you have not yet subscribed to our channel, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We also need you to press the notification button, and the way to do that is to click on the bell. You see the bell there? Click on it. Then, of course, leave your comments. Let's know what you're thinking about each video. And finally, we need you to go and share the word. Share this video on your Facebook timeline, on your Instagram, and every other platform that you have. All right? Let's win the world for Christ. Thank you so much.